Mercury will square Saturn. And again, we're doing that square, that square aspect. And with this, it's possible to do serious work. It's a good time to have those hard conversations as well. This is what it's asking, and those will be a challenge. They will definitely be a challenge, but it's looking for the detail. And the Mercury and Saturn, and Saturn is saying, I need those details before we can move on with this project. So you're going to have to like stop what you're doing, go get your correct figures and add those into the problem, and work it from there. So this is definitely going to be a challenging day, I would think. But or some aspect might not be, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, but this definitely could have some challenges in that day.
Yeah, it's interesting. Mercury square Saturn, conservative thinking, limited thinking, limitations in thinking, restrictions in thinking, communications. Mercury is in Gemini, a sign that it rules, so it's doing well there. It is combust the sun, but because it's in its own sign, it's not said to suffer as much, but it is invisible at this time. It can't be seen because it's too close to the sun. The sun overshadows it. So it's interesting. It's also interesting that Saturn is in Pisces, which is a sign that Mercury is in its fall and detriment. So I almost wonder if these restrictions, these exacting standards that maybe Saturn is requiring of Mercury may also be a little flawed, because, or at least not to Mercury's benefit, because it's coming from Saturn in a sign that's the detriment and fall of Mercury. So it will be interesting to see. Saturn's in the superior position. So it will be very interesting. And yeah, hopefully after this, I think that's the last of the Saturn squares for a while. So, or squares to Saturn, because we will have had the moon, the sun, Venus, and now Mercury squaring Saturn. So it may just be a very, what's the word? Not depressing week, but kind of a trying week for many people.
I can see that.